Hey there guys, it's NeumanPro here. Sorry to be a little late to this. I've just not been feeling well this past week. I actually threw my back out at the end of last week, and yeah, I have not felt good for the last week and just tried to stay low profile. But I didn't want to keep you guys waiting, so I brought out the shuffle mat for something that I wanted to get a hold of for a while, and that is the Cyberdark Impact. Yeah, I've been trying to get a hold of this box for a good price, and I lucked out getting it under 50. So, you know, it's one of those boxes where, I mean, as the older they get, the harder they are to come by brand new, and I was debating, do I want to open this one, but, well, my answer was there, that it already had a slice into it. So, I'm going to go right on ahead and open it up to get kind of things back to normal here. So let's go right on in ahead and pop this sucker open. 24 packs, 9 cards, 1 rare in every pack. First edition Cyberdark Impacts. Now let's take them all out there. Nice. Look at these things. They look just so old. They look like they're washed out. But there you go. We'll put the box right out here so you can see the girls' faces. And again, for those who don't know, these are the Shuffle Girls. One of my favorite visual novels of all time. And let's just jump right into it. I have not gone ahead and really looked into what were the top cards necessarily out of this set. I haven't done that, but it's a set I wanted to pull out of. So let's just kind of go see if we get anything good. So we got Stray, Asmodean, Instant Fusion. Well, there we go. That's right, Instant Fusion's in here. So Instant Fusion still holds a price of $5 card, so it's nice to have a copy of that. It's a great common. Man Beast of Ares, Accumulated Fortune, a rare Rampaging Rhino, By-Road Sacrifice, Barrier Statue of the Torrent, Linear Accelerator Cannon, and a Baki. So definitely, I'm going to put that one off to the side right over here by the corner of the mat. And let's go ahead, we'll separate the rares out. It'll just be easier to sort these later. So put the rares out over here then as well off to the side. And there are the commons. But man, Instant Fusion right off the bat. So maybe this is going to be a good one. Let's have an Instant Fusion in every pack, and that would easily pay back the price of the box in full. Loving it. And these packs are opening so cleanly too. Barrier Statues. I think there are a lot of them are in here. Barrier Statue of Abyss, Justy Break, Barrier Statue of the Drought, Ritual Foregone, Vanity's Ruler. That's actually a good one too for a rare. Level Down, Snipe Hunter, Alien Mars, and Surret Switch. Yeah, that is nice. It's nice to get one of the Vanities cards as a rare, obviously, but could have gotten a lot different. Yeah, can we get the top one off on this too? No? Just have it come off? That's fine, as long as we get a good card out of it, right? And ta-da! We got Cyber Ogre, Mystical Wind Typhoon, Barrier Statue of the Heavens, Straight Flush, Miraculous Rebirth as a rare, Counter Cleaner, Allure Queen level 3, Barrier Statue of the Stormwinds, and Sniped Hunter. So yeah, definitely I think this is where all the barriers were in, or at least the most part of them. It's been so many years. But yeah, now I remember, Instant Fusion was definitely one of the cards that's good to get out of here as still a common. Man Beast of Ares, Accumulated Force, Barrier Statue of Inferno, Chain Strike, Cyberdark Horn. Okay, so one of the Cyberdark monsters. That's actually good here as a super. Linear Accelerator Cannon, Abaki, Chain Detonator, and Dark Lucius. One of the things that's, okay, it's not as good nowadays as back then. You don't get the rare. They call it classified rare when they say on the box 1 rare card in every pack. They just essentially mean 1 rare or above. So a super, in this case, a super rare, quote unquote. That's why you don't also get a rare. So I kind of like what they did where they bounced up and have made those changes. They've just kind of made it a little bit nicer. Sure, pulling a super or above in every pack nowadays is a little boring, but again, I think it's really one of the biggest things for it is it's driven down the price of boxes. Not boxes as whole, but it's driven down the secondary market card pricing. So Vanity's Call, Trojan Blast, in this case an Ultra. So that's an Alti actually. That is the Alti artwork. You just gotta move it around a bit, but I think that's an Alti printing for a trap card. It's been a long time to see that, but that is definitely... It definitely looks like it would be Alti. I can almost make it out. Yep, the trap. It's the stamp right there. If it can focus here, let's see if my camera will autofocus. But yep, that's Alti. Because you can see the stamp right there on the trap where they're trying to stamp on it, and it's a little off. But that's an Alti. Old school Altis, I guess. I'll double check later on, but I believe, yeah, that is. It definitely is stamped properly. Queen's Bodyguard, Blast Asmodean, Chain Healing, and Alien Infiltrator. So, okay, well, if we got an Alti, I'm kind of happy with that. Too bad it's not like a top-tier Alti. And these packs are really opening up nice at the top. Maybe it's just with age they get easier to do that. Chain Strike, Bear Statue of Abyss, Justy Break, Bear Statue Drought, Allure Queen level 5 is a rare. Chain Detonating, Dark Lucius 4, Level Down, Snipe Hunter. So there was a bunch of level monsters in here then too. Yeah, and if you look at it from a distance, it's definitely an Alti. Okay. Because back here, I think, is when they would do, yeah, it would always be like an Alti and an Ultra, so you just got to tell the difference between, is it Alti or Ultra? Mythical Wind, Heaven, Straight Flush, Degenerate Circuits, Blast Asmodean, Chain Healing, Alien Infiltrator, Counter Cleaner. Okay, so you go over there then. And we'll continue on here. Okay, so I did have to step away, answer a phone quick. But while I was doing that, then I did go ahead and check up the current TCG Player pricing setups right now. And yeah, so I was right. The vanities are in here, along with the levels and the barriers. And so the vanities are the ones that are playing the top price in their Alti form, because back then, oh, well, look at that, Instant Fusion. Well, I'm good with that. So another Instant Fusion. Great. So this fills back up my original play set of Instant Fusions that has been a long time since having to get replaced, because I sold back in their top tier time. Dimensional Inversion, Byroad Sacrifice, Torrent Statue, Linear Accelerated Cannon, Abaki. And Abaki's like 8 cents. But yeah, great. Let's keep it going. Let's see if we can get some more of the Vanities cards. And let's get them in Alti form. So another thing, yeah, I mean, so many Altis back then. It's like they printed everything in Alti. Or at least, you know, things that weren't common. You'd find printed as Alti like half the time, but then does that mean that it was necessarily, like in this case there, Super Cyber Esper, does that mean that they were easier to pull? Hells no, they weren't necessarily easier to pull at all. It's just they went ahead and decided, well, okay, we'll go ahead and make some Alti, and fine, they're Alti, great, but that's it. Nothing else I can really say about that. So really our best chances is pulling a whole bunch of Flash of the Forbidden Spell. It's pulling a whole bunch of Instant Fusions out of here. Stormwinds, okay. Yep, that's that's our best luck at making some quick stuff back on here. But, you know, 50 bucks, I get $15 worth of Instant Fusions. Doing all right thus far, and we're not even halfway through. So we got Bear Statue Inferno, Chain Strike, Abyss, Justy, Dark Lucius 6, Chain Detonator, Dark Lucius 4, Level Down, Snipe Hunter. So, again, that is almost halfway. Okay, so one more, and we're halfway through with, really, let's see, 1, 2, 3 hollows. Very, very poor ratio here right now. I mean, one's an Alti, fine, whatever, but it's not like it's a top-tier Alti. Combo Fighter, Flame Ogre, Vanity's Call, Cyber Ogre, Black Horn of Heaven. Well, that's not too bad of a rare, actually, out of here. Would have been nice to have an Alti form of it. And again, there is an Alti form with this sucker. So it's, look, a rare, and then it jumps all the way up to Alti. Queen's Bodyguard, Corruption, Cell, Chain. So again, that's just one of those things where I'm going like, really? And then again, poor hollow ratio here. 3. I mean, 3 hollows out of half the box. So that is looking really poor right now. Let's keep going. Maybe we'll luck out better on the second side. Oh, another instant fusion. Well, there we go. 20. Man Beast Eras, Accumulate Fortress, Blasting Fuse, Counter Cleaner, Storm. It would be nice to just pull like a whole bunch of just pull a whole bunch of instant fusions out of one pack, like 3 instant fusions in one pack. I can't remember if it's a short print in terms of it, a short print common. I would assume so. I mean, I think it was a rare back in Japan. Barry's Statue, Inferno, Chain Strike, Justy Break, Abyss, Lightning Punisher, Level Down, Snipe Hunter, Alien Mars, Surret, Switch. So you can also understand why these packs in general just are so inexpensive in some cases. I've seen these packs individually being sold for like $8. And I don't think that, no, they're not worth $8 individually. Heck, that'd be a lot. But I've seen it. There we go, Vanity's Fiend. Excellent. It's not the ulti form. It is a rare form of Vanity's Fiend, and we do have secret forms and stuff like that out. But it's nice to know that we did get a Vanity's Fiend. First edition, rare Vanity's Fiend from where he first came out in perfect mint condition. Black Asmodean, Chain Healing, Alien Infiltrator, and Allure Queen 3. So I'm going to put you right here on her head. Just to keep that one separate. These packs, yeah, they just open like no problem up top. And this is an older card printing style. So they do feel, oh look, another instant fusion. Great, well, there we go. Keep the instant fusions coming. Accumulate Fortune, Combo Master, Linear Accelerator Cannon, Baki, Chain Detonator, Dark Lucius. Well, keep it coming, keep it coming. I mean, with all the ulti things, as we're seeing here, so many cards were printed in ulti in this set. And again, just one ulti out of this entire box thus far. Maybe we'll get a second one, but this is going to show you what it was like back a long time ago, you know, to really pull those suckers. And that's something Konami is doing good on now. Trojan Blast there's just the super rare of Trojan Blast, so I did not need that. I didn't need an ulti and a super. It's not something I needed. I want variety. And it's amazing then that there's no ultras. I can't remember, did the ultis replace ultras in this set? That they all became, they were all printed as ulti? Might have been. Let's look at the pack here. No, 4 ultra rare cards. So there's 7 different super rares, 4 ultra rares, 14 different rares, and 35 commons. So this was not a big set. Which probably explains why we're getting so many common instant fusions. Straight money. Well, there we go. More instant fusions. Maybe we'll get all the money back on instant fusions alone. Straight flush. Whoa, there we go. And there's another ulti. Storm Shooter. Again, not one of the big ultis, but hey, it's an ulti, man. Let's look at what this guy can do. Once per turn, you can select and activate one of these effects. Move this card to an adjacent unoccupied monster card zone. Yeah, that's effective today. Return 1 spell, trap, or monster card on your opponent's side of the field in the same column as the card to its owner hand. Well, that explains it. So you got to move this, and then I don't think that's a targeting term. I'd have to see if the ruling is targeting in this case, because it just says return 1 spell, trap, or monster on your opponent's side of the field. But I feel like you have to target, select it, but does not say target, and this is the old stuff, so I'll have to look into that for my personal self, but feel free to comment below if you know that answer. It's been a while since I've looked at some of the older cards then to see how their text differentiates to today's, to clarify, hey, what's targeting, what's not targeting. In this case, I'd assume it'd have to be target because it's saying return 1 spell, trap, or monster card. But let's just keep going. Let's see if we can get some more. Another Cyber Esper. Greens, Crush Cell A, Blast Asmodean. I mean, what is it? A level 7? It's a level 7 wind type. Winged Beast? They're like, okay. Another instant fusion. Let's go with that. Strasmodian. Oh, well, there we go. Another Instant Fusion. Man, maybe I should just say Instant Fusion in every pack now. Man-Beast Eras, Rampaging Rhinos. Nothing much there. Okay, let's keep it going. As far as Hollows, not doing too good, but the Instant Fusions make up for it. Keep her going, keep her going. Berry Statue, Ritual for Gone, Combo, Flame Ogre, Vanity's Ruler. Okay, well, didn't we just... This was the one we got earlier then. So another Vanity's Ruler. Dark Lucius, Level Down, Snipe Hunter, Alien Mars. So 2 Vanity's Rulers, which I think, you know, Vanity's Ruler's not too bad of a card. It's the problem is his level. He's not 1 tribute, so he's hard to really say to use in Monarchs, but his ability then cannot be special summoned. While this card is on the field, your opponent cannot special summon monsters. So shuts down the pendulums, shuts down pendulums, shuts down any other hand special summoning shenanigans, etc. So nobody's battle fading me today. But yeah, it's a nice card. Problem is it's 2 tributes. And the only deck that can really pull that off is Monarchs. 1, 2, 3. Instant Fusion. Come on, Instant Fusion. Instant Fusions for days. Or an ulti, you know, what I mean. You know the ulti I want. Cyber, Mystical, Barrier, Cyberdark Horn, another Cyberdark Horn, super, Counter Cleaner, Allure. Well, there goes my idea that I can control the Instant Fusion turnout. 2 more packs, 2 Cyberdark Horns, none of the other Cyberdarks? Man, these ratios to pull the same thing. I guess it makes sense when they do the printing again that you're going to pull a lot of the same thing, so that's probably I'm good with the Instant Fusions. Just to play, Miraculous Rebirth. Let me look at that then. Activate Chain Link 4 or higher. Okay, hate that. Barrier, Linear, Baki, Chain Detonator. Okay, so we're down to the last pack out of this set. Can we end on an ulti? Can we end on an Instant Fusion? I'm happy to say yes to one of those. And we have Barrier Statue of the Drought. So place that's Barrier Statues. Ritual for Gone. Combo Fighter, Flame Ogre, Iris the Earth Mother. This is that censored one that I keep talking about. So Iris the Earth Mother here. A little bit of the printing's off on the rare, as you can see, over the R and stuff. Queen's Bodyguard, Corrupt Acel, Blast Asmodian, Chain Healing. Okay, so no, could not end on an Instant Fusion or an ulti, at least ended on a different rare. So let's kind of go through the main parts here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Instant Fusions, so roughly $30 worth of Instant Fusions. Not too much on the other cards. I mean, sure, it is a first edition Vanities. I'm just kind of looking at it. There he is. He's about $5 then right now on his rough price. So there we go. Made about half of what the box was worth then back on these cards. I'm happy. I got a copy of the box, packs, a whole bunch of old school commons, first edition, mint conditions. You know, it's always nice to kind of poke around there when you got some mint condition stuff. That's another reason I love pulling the boxes open, because you know what? That's what they are. They are first edition mints in this case. So, okay, some okay rares then. Again, wish we would have had some more Vanity's Fiends. Didn't get a Cyber End. Didn't get the Ulti Vanity Ruler. But we got Vanity cards. So I'm completely happy with that. Let me know what you guys think back down at the bottom of the description below. How much do you love Instant Fusions? Because they got 2 play sets here. So other than that, with the sexy playmats, this has been NeumanPro saying to get your game on to that slightly mediocre level.